Now, you would have seen a whole lot of recent regulatory changes take effect, and these have been geared towards providing more of a risk based regime, which, by the way, has always been the regime, and also reducing the regulatory obligations. The other thing to note is that these two concepts are connected. You reduce regulatory obligations where you see lower levels of risk. Now, in theory, this is great, but the problem is that it is a interconnected concept that you means that you need to deeply understand not only your regulatory obligations and how to apply them in the context of your business, but also you need to deeply understand your exposure to risks, thoroughly think about it, thoroughly assess it, and then you can leverage those different levels of risk to change your regulatory obligations. Great in theory, means less work, but does mean some deep thinking around risk and what your exposure to it is. What is an example of this? In relation to trusts, for example, we have a reduction in regulatory obligations around enhanced CDD. No longer do you need to verify source of wealth, source of funds, and the address where you feel like the risk has been sufficiently mitigated through standard and enhanced CDD measures. We've also got the new code, which has this reduced verification concept, where you have a customer with low or medium risk or two or more beneficial owners can have a reduced level of verification of the beneficial owners and the persons acting on behalf. So now what we can see is a reduction in enhanced CDD and verification of individuals for those lower risk customers. But you need to assess those customers appropriately to make sure they qualify for that reduced level of verification in both instances. So what does this mean for you? It means updating your AML CFT program to really think about risk, making sure you truly understand risk as set out in your risk assessment and that you're doing a really thorough customer risk rating. From there, you can then look to leverage some of the regulatory relief that is coming through the regulatory changes that we are seeing today. Now, the key concept is if you don't understand risk and you don't understand your regulatory obligations, you need to fix that first before you go about changing your program.